get to it. Good morning. Walk y'all to the office. Start my day. Just got out the gym. Peace. They said I'm in the building. Joe, what up? Mark J said we knew this was coming. That's why I said they finally got him. Because we all knew this was coming one way or another and shit. The whispers was too loud. That a lot of shit was being done at the behest of him. The videos that we used to see online of King Von passing out money, they were saying that money was coming from him. He would send it to Von, and Von would share it with the old block niggas. He said, Quando Rondo sitting back, he won the ultimate war. Shit, the war over. That should put a nail in the coffin as far as the drill thing go. I think they didn't seen enough. These young niggas, I believe they seen enough. Pretty much everybody bit the dust, except for the first nigga who became, like internationally famous for it, Chief Keef. This all stems from NBA Youngboy. All them niggas is cooked. They don't want to be out here to spend their riches. Accumulated all that money just to go to jail forever. Chief Keef looking smart. I just told my man that Chief Keef got the fuck out the way, didn't he? He said, looking real DC with that Columbia on. We always wearing Columbia. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing, yo. Did you know William Shatner's real name? Nah, I didn't. Y'all bear with me, man. I make up my way to the office. Dun, 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 dun. I got to go get the key. Let me go get this key. One dude was wearing a wire for 12 years, and it's a pic of his other boy in the interrogation room with a burger and fries. He in there doing the weebay, huh? He in there doing the weebay. We're gonna have a very interesting chat this morning. I always wonder why Durk looks so scared in every picture. He thought putting that kufi on and claiming Islam was gonna save him. Top of the morning. Good morning. Dude was wearing a wire for years. He did 12 years, not snitched for 12 years. They said Durk Mans had on the wire. We about to talk about it, ain't we? Everybody don't be trying to go to jail. Everybody don't be a bloodthirsty killer either. Some niggas be pump faking. Lil Durk's brother punched jail for suckers. I agree with you. Y'all give me a minute. I'm almost where I need to be. Almost where I need to be. Dun, 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 dun. All right. We done made it. Welcome to the dribble. Dun, dun, dun. Threw it all away. Yes, he did. Threw it all away. From rags to riches, back to a rag. Keith ended up being the last man standing. Jail saved some nigga's life. Let me close this door. Them white folks turning up tonight. They didn't grab the big fish. Yeah, they probably partying. Every time one of these niggas throw their freedom away and the online community report it, they get mad. They get mad. Why are you niggas mad? Don't get mad at us. We just report it. We wasn't there when them niggas was making the murder for hire plots. Them niggas was sending those text messages, when them niggas was sending them wire transfers and shit like that. He said, yo, is the hotline on? I'm thinking about it. Y'all want to talk to the dribble this morning? Wallow warned Durk to his face about the feds. Trey Buck said, this is nasty work. Y'all crack me up when they say that, yo. Boom, 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 boom. Jail isn't for everyone. We was born free. Unfortunately, everybody is responsible. I might have to take that back upstairs. Everybody is responsible for maintaining their own liberty, your own freedom and shit. You dig? He a goofy, just like how they was goofy to pay for hire to kill young Dolph. The flights and rental was paid for with cards that had the name OTF in it. These rappers never learn. Damn, these comments is coming fast. Y'all got a lot to say this morning. Durk was a victim to peer pressure. I don't think so. I think he was being delusional. When you got a lot of money like that, you feel that you're untouchable. It kind of blurs your vision, and you get away from the actual fact that you can get away with this shit 1,000 times. They only got to catch you once. They only got to catch you once. Boom, boom, boom. Durk been getting away with stuff for a long time. He got comfortable. The whispers was too loud that he was the one that was funding a lot of this shit. And when Little Tim put King Von down, he couldn't just eat that. He couldn't just eat that. He couldn't just eat it. At some point, you would think that a nigga would say, man, I'm rich. All my homies then got killed. All my homies is in the fucking federal penitentiary forever. I'm riding private jets. I got jewelry. I got lots of money. I got girls. I'm eating good. Maybe I should just suck this shit up. He ain't have the general common sense to say, maybe I should just suck this shit up. He had to get his lick back. AP says, Durk gonna beat it, watch and see. When we watching the movies, sometimes it's a natural instinct to root for the underdog. And when you fighting the federal government, you emphatically the underdog. And I get what you're saying, but they've been investigating this shit for a long time. These are high-profile murders. He was arrested in Florida. I'm positive that this murder was executed in California. This is the situation that we seen where Quando Rondo was on. It's on YouTube still. He was jumping up and down, screaming and cussing and shit. He was screaming and cussing. He was, like they killed my boy. He was crying and shit. This is that video. This video is still on YouTube. That was very high profile. I'm gonna read from WGN, which is Chicago. That's Chicago news. Chicago rapper Lil Durk arrested in Florida over a murder for hire plot. He's doing time in Broward County right now. He was picked up by the U.S. Marshals. Chicago rapper Lil Durk has been arrested by the U.S. Marshals in Florida on Thursday night. They grabbed him last night. According to jail records, 32-year-old Lil Durk, whose birth name is Dirk Banks, was booked into the Broward County Jail pending charges of murder for hire. 5 members of Banks' hip-hop group, Only the Family, OTF, were indicted on federal charges in Los Angeles in a plot to kill rapper Quando Rondo. The indictment, unsealed in U.S. District Court in Los Angeles on Thursday, charged Kayvon London Grant, DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, Keith Jones, David Bryant Lindsay, they got a Lindsay, and Asa Houston. Those named in the indictment are facing charges including conspiracy to commit murder for hire, committing murder for hire resulting in death, as well as the use and carry and discharge of firearms, a machine gun, in the furtherance of a crime of violence resulting in death. Rondo survived a shooting in LA 2 years ago, but his cousin was killed. Investigators said Rondo was targeted because he was suspected of being involved in the death of emerging Chicago rapper King Von in 2020 in Atlanta. Banks was sued earlier this month in that fatal shooting of FBG Duck outside a Gold Coast store in 2020. Dirk been having a bad month. Dirk been having a bad month. I have to say this. A lot of these dudes during Ramadan, they be garbed up. They be garbed up and they put videos out of them making salat and shit like that. The white man don't respect salat. Salat don't work in the courts. It don't. It don't. You could pray 5 times a day. You can pick a nigga to pray to. That shit don't work in court. We all done tried it. Ask somebody. Kufis and salat don't work in court. It don't. It don't. It don't. They done seen too many niggas try that. They have. I guess somebody just said, Gully always bashing his own Libra Khan. Man, I don't give a fuck about Lil Durk. Fucking. God ain't stronger than the judge. Nah. These fools get all these millions and still want to be surrounded with ignorance. It's mind-blowing. Getting back to what I was saying about the online community, y'all be having a problem when we report what happened to these people. Y'all ain't mad at the niggas that handcuffed them? Y'all ain't mad at the niggas that handcuffed them? Y'all not mad at the people who handcuffed them. Y'all mad at us for reporting it, huh? This shit came through on a Friday. This shit came through on a Friday. I don't know Lil Durk. I know that what he was a part of was destruction, and it spread all over the world. People in every city started to mimic what was going on in Chicago. Even the lingo, the drill, the sticks. Niggas don't say shooting nationwide. They say drill. We going on a drill. They don't say shooting. They don't say we going on a shooting. We going on a drill. That come from Chicago. They saying sticks and pipes, and everybody got switches, and they saying ops and shit. This shit was rooted in Chicago. People followed the example set by Chicago. So they had to chop the head in order for the whole body to fall. You just seen YBC Duel get executed in Philadelphia. This shit only end one of 2 ways. The penitentiary, or you going to the fucking cemetery. One way or another, you gonna be up out of here. And Lil Durk was one of the people whose name was at the very top of this shit for years. This actually makes Chief Keef look like a genius. This is from TMZ. They say that they broke the story. Several members of the Chicago-based OTF crew. OTF was originally, just for the record, the original OTF was Shay Davis and them from Smack DVD. I just had to put that out there. Wallow tried to warn Young Thug and Durk, and now look, they don't listen to older niggas. We corny. It's crazy. Some dudes in Chicago work packs into their 30s and never even try to be a boss or take another step. Y'all don't listen to older niggas. We corny. We old. We dress old. We still rockin' Columbia. We ain't cool to y'all. Y'all don't listen to us. But you gotta admit, because it was said to me recently, you older niggas don't go to jail, man. Y'all don't. Y'all don't. You older niggas don't go to jail. Y'all be on the streets. Getting money and fucking all our bitches when we go to jail and shit. All you young niggas, y'all baby mom, y'all girlfriend, they got an old live nigga in their phone. They do. They do. She's had her eye on him for a minute. We drive big cars, get money, and you ain't gonna get shot sitting in the passenger seat. And they know this. So, yeah, y'all the same niggas. Y'all rap about old niggas too. Them old niggas never gave us nothing. What y'all be saying? What y'all be saying? Y'all done said it. It's been said. Every young nigga in my family, nephews, sons, them niggas in the fucking penitentiary. Them niggas be getting shot and shit. I ain't never been shot. I ain't never been stabbed at none of that shit. They don't listen. They don't listen. I'm serious. You can say stop. No, don't. They don't listen. They don't listen. They don't even want to talk until they out on bail. Then they want to know, hey, what are they gonna do to us? Should I plead? Where should I get a lawyer? What is a habeas corpus? They want to know all of this shit after they get in trouble. When you telling them, you don't even got to know about a habeas corpus. You don't even got to know about that shit. You don't even have to know about an appeal bond. You don't have to know about none of that shit. That don't even have to be a part of your lexicon. But y'all don't listen. They don't listen. So, there you go. There you go. He said they got to learn the hard way. Got to learn the hard way. I have sons who lived this similar lifestyle. Niggas don't listen. They don't even be free long and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can almost say, when they telling you or when they being hard-headed, well, I done already told the nigga, I ain't gonna have to tell him in 90 days because he gonna be back in jail and shit. And it be just like that. And I used to be a simple young nigga. I used to be one of them niggas be out for 90 days and shit like that. 90 days. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, they hard-headed like they mothers. Oh, I'm glad you said that. The mothers in the welfare system who alienate the black man, remove the black man from the homes. You remove the veteran information. Mom ain't never been a man before. She don't know what to expect. She don't. And they say boldly and proudly, I don't need no man. Because she being taken care of by the system, Social Security and welfare and shit like that. I don't need no man. Until they ass get in fucking trouble. And then they want to say, call your father. Are you serious? Bitch, you can't be serious. His hearing on such and such day. The fuck is you telling me for? I ain't going to the courthouse. I ain't going to the courthouse. I ain't giving up no lawyer money. None of that shit. You said you had that. You got it. But if you think I'm going to the courthouse so they can pat me down and all of that type of shit, pat me down, put your wallet in the cup and all of that type of shit, go through the metal detector. If you think I'm going through that shit, you out your goddamn mind. And you can call me all the deadbeats in the world. I don't give a fuck, bitch. You can kick the fuck rocks. You and your drive-by shooter. You dig? But this is what we've come to when these guys are more influenced by music and total strangers than their own goddamn father. I got one state number. I got it when I was 19. I'm 48. I just turned 48. I maxed out in 2004. I ain't never been back to the penitentiary and shit. You dig? The younger niggas in my family, they done did more time than me and my brother combined already. They still in their 20s. Can't tell these niggas nothing and shit. And you know what? I ain't gonna lose no sleep about it. But getting back to Lil Durk, the latest dumb young motherfucker that throw his freedom away. Rich dumb motherfucker. Several members of the OTF crew, to which Durk has ties, was charged Thursday with the slaying of rapper Quando Rondo's cousin. He was taken into U.S. Marshals custody and booked into the Broward County. This ain't a state case, by the way. This ain't a state case. This ain't a state case. This ain't the Young Thug situation for people that's saying, oh, he gonna beat it. He gonna beat it. Based on mathematics, when the federal government come to see you, they more than likely got their dribble right. They got their shit together. They more than likely got their shit together. And they got somebody telling. That's what y'all should be saying. I wonder who's telling on this nigga. And I wonder how far it's gonna go. Because there was other situations that they got away with. Niggas don't wake up one day and say, I'm gonna put a hit on the motherfucker. You been about killing and shit. This is your lifestyle. This is what you do. Y'all rap about it on songs and shit. And that's what's most damaging. How the fuck can you convince a court that you ain't do this, or you not a part of this, or this ain't of your character, when all of your fucking music is talking about killing motherfuckers? That's what I don't fucking understand. All of your motherfucking music is about killing motherfuckers. So how do you fucking convince somebody that this ain't you? It's almost impossible. So, yeah, you going to jail. Get your kufi ready, my nigga. Get your kufi ready. Get ready for the sahur bag, the brown paper bag, the dry cereal, the little Cheerios, that little ass milk that they give you and shit. Peanut butter and jelly sandwiches at 5 in the morning before you make salat. That's what you got to look forward to and shit, since you want to be a Muslim and shit. That's all you got coming. You can pray until you blue in the face. You dig? You call the Adon till you blue in the face. You're going to the fucking penitentiary. And, just for the record, when you get to the penitentiary, the nigga that's at the front of the salat calling the Adon, the nigga that's at the front giving the khutbah, he doing natural life too. He doing natural life too. So that's what you aspire to be. That's who you follow. Guess what? He gonna be there with you until you die. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? He gonna be there with you until you die. He said, don't forget the the 2 dates that they break fast with. Yeah, the 2 dates. That too. That too. Yup. They going to jail in Cali, correct. Yeah, this is a situation that happened in California. The federal system is universal. Like, he can get booked in California and go to do his federal time at USP Pollock. This is the worst case scenario because he hasn't been to court yet, but we seen what happens when niggas go to the feds and shit. We seen people that got way more money than Durk have to plea out and shit, but because you have no wins. You have no wins. They dealing with technology, GPS, phone recordings, and snitches. You dig? Durk tried to clown Gunna. Look how the tables turn. Rapping about music and real life murders. Durk and his dad trading places now. They deserve to be jailed. I hate to see it, but they chose this life. He might go to Colorado. Oh, he's a very influential, they gonna say that. He's a very influential inmate. Very influential. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get the notifications. I'm about to open up this hotline. I want to hear what y'all got to say. I read off the indictment. It's federal. We know what this is about. It's about the Quando Rondo situation. Quando Rondo, after this murder happened to his cousin, he started to denounce it being a Crip. And of course, this is ultimately retaliation for the Little Tim situation. They wasn't gonna just let it. They wasn't gonna just let it slide. You dig? He gonna be charged with more murders. That's not very far-fetched at this point because people gonna be telling. It's gonna be niggas trying to get the fuck out the way. You know why? They don't got the same amount of money as Lil Durk to fight. It's niggas involved with this case who don't have the resources to fight. Them niggas that's in trouble with him, guess what? They gonna expect him to pay for their lawyers. It's 5. He got 5 co-defendants. They gonna expect him to pay for their lawyers. It's fucked up situation to be in, but you make your own bed to sleep in, man. It's almost 1,000 people here. I need y'all to like the video. And good morning to everybody. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you get the notifications. This light is too fucking bright. That's a little better. He has more to lose. Yeah. Tony Snow, I appreciate your super chat. I wonder how Durk knew Quando location in Cali. I think Big U set him up for money. NBA Youngboy was sneak dissing Crips after the shooting. I believe that society probably is going to be a little bit better with these niggas in jail or in the cemetery. And I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. I'll be lying to say that we not influenced by music. Just assured that I was influenced by Wu-Tang, AZ, Nas, shit like that. Them niggas was talking about being a pretty thug and getting money and shit. That's what I was into. These niggas listen to rappers like Lil Durk to talk about killing and shit like that. I've seen Lil Durk and their music turn schoolboys into murderers and shit. Straight like that. A lot of the niggas, there was a group of killers in Philly called Fast Break. They was all former basketball players and shit. Them niggas got to listen to that music. Next thing you know, they killing up a bunch of shit. You're right, he's too influential. They're gonna make him like the new Larry Hoover. He said that fit makes me want to listen to Black Moon, You Official. When I grabbed the Columbia, I seen the goggles on the counter and shit. And I had to have them. When I picked them up, man, my shorty was looking at me like, what are you gonna do with them? I said, you don't understand. You don't understand? You don't understand. So this the bib Columbia too. Hold on. This the joint with the bib on and shit. So y'all know what that's about if you was out there in '94 getting money and shit. This is our umbrella. You know what I mean? Note, I appreciate your super chat. Dr. York is still in prison. Everybody got their own chance to protect their own liberty, man. If you live in a society and they explain the laws to you, and you continue to break the law, that's your own fault. That's your own fault. They saying Big Hit is in jail, back in jail. Big Hit. What's the other nigga? Blue Boy. They go back to their home, man. Some niggas grew up there, man. I feel sorry for them niggas who ain't never been a part of society. They become a part of the fucking system, and they most comfortable there. And that's why they don't stay out here very long and shit. They saying OTF Jam was wearing a wire. Do you think all those stories about Wayne Perry and Pappy came back to bite the culture? Chicago got their own Wayne Perrys and Pappy Masons and shit. Them niggas grew up amongst killers in Chicago and shit. They wasn't influenced by Wayne Perry in D.C. and Pappy Mason in New York. They ain't know nothing about that. That's some shit that spread online. Chicago niggas ain't tripping off Wayne Perry. They got their own Wayne Perrys out there. They got teenage Wayne Perrys in Chicago. They do. One of them name is Little B. Ain't that the nigga name? Little B got killed by the police. Little B. That was the Little Wayne Perry of Chicago, right? He said, facts. Vaughn had as many bodies as them. Little B was his name, right? They said facts from 63rd. Yeah, he was a damn fool and shit. So yeah, they ain't tripping off Wayne Perry. They got niggas in their teens doing that shit. Durk's man was wearing a wire for 4 years. God damn. Zip his ass up. They ain't have nothing but horror stories about Little B. Bloodhound, Lil Jeff. All these guys that y'all naming, they deceased, right? If you don't get it by way of the penitentiary or you don't get it by the ops, death will find you. Car accident. Little B was killed by the police. Death will find you. It's karma. Shit, the world is round for a reason. So that's why we have this. I need the moderators. Put the phone number in the chat. The hotline is open, 646-592-7850. Little B used to dress up like a smoker and smoke dudes. 646-592-7850. Moderators, hold me down. Put that number in the chat. Trey Bucks, thank you. Pee Wee, put the number in the chat. I want to hear from y'all what y'all got to say about this latest federal indictment. To be a fan of the, I guess, of hip-hop music, urban entertainment, urban anything, is to watch niggas go to jail. We done seen a lot of motherfuckers go to jail. We've seen a lot of motherfuckers go to jail, yo. Straight up. I can't say that I'm terribly surprised at these developments because they was always saying that he was sending them niggas money. He was sending them niggas money. It's a video of King Von passing out money to the old Block 5. Chains and money. They said he was the financier. They always said that. Talk to me.
Yo, what
Speak up, pimp.
I said with Durk.
Where you from?
Can you hear me?
Where you from? Yeah, what's your name? Where you from?
My name Trez. I'm from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Okay, talk to me.
With Durk and Quando being picked up by the feds, do you think they're gonna do something to each other in the feds?
I don't think Quando Rondo gonna have the same influence as Lil Durk under incarceration. I don't think Lil Durk ever denounced the organization that he was a part of, where Quando Rondo said that he wasn't a Crip no more and shit like that. So that's my opinion on it. Did I answer your question correctly?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
I appreciate you calling in. Thanks a lot. Talk to the dribble.
Yes, sir.
Where you from?
What's up?
What up? Where you from?
From Washington, D.C. via Africa.
Africa?
Yeah, I'm doing a little some business in Africa. So when I'm tuning in, I'm out the country.
Okay. Talk to me.
Yeah, but look, man, what I don't understand is these are some of the dumbest criminals I ever met. Like this whole story started because Vaughn and this dude were fighting. And then they shot Vaughn. They should have took that loss. Well, why you gonna go put a hit on a nigga because he beat your man up and he shot him? And the feds watching like nobody business.
Yeah. It was high profile. It was high profile, and it's well understood because they talked about the events the night Devon was killed. They was going someplace else. They was going someplace else, and they said, yo, let's go stop by this specific spot. And they ran into him there. It was almost as if Vaughn was wreck chasing that night, and he got what he was looking for. And it's been nothing but death and destruction ever since. I appreciate you calling in, fam.
Yeah, take care, bro.
Thank you. Talk to the dribble. Where you from?
What's going on? 1051 out the Virgin Islands. What's up?
Virgin Islands. What's happening, man? How you feel about this situation, this latest indictment?
Man, it's crazy.
it's not surprising. I honestly think that them people have everything wired up. I don't think nobody gets away, man. It's just how important you are, or you know what I'm saying, whatever their agenda is, they're going to get you. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't so nobody got away.
I never thought they was going to get away with that. You know what I mean? For real.
Yeah. I appreciate you calling in, man. Virgin Islands in the building. Sure. Make sure you go by my website, man, therealdribble.com, man, getting it up. I appreciate you. Thank you. Yup.
Salute.
Yup. Philly, talk to me.
Yo, what's up, man? It's Ty from Philly.
What's going on, Ty?
Look, man. This shit is basically, I'm gonna tell you, pussy is power, man. This is basically what it is, man. The nigga Pussy got Quando ass beat, right?
Okay. Hello? I'm listening.
Yeah, Pussy got Quando ass beat, right? He got his ass beat. Von got killed. Lil Tim got a murder charge. Eventually got off. Durk and his homies, they locked up. All over that Asian dog bitch.
Is that what this was rooted in? A bitch?
That's basically what it is. The bitch Asian dog. And the crazy part, the night Von got killed, the bitch Asian dog was over the nigga Young Boy house that same night.
Nasty work. I didn't know that. I didn't know what that was about. Damn. It normally is a lot of shit that happens in the streets. It normally does end up being connected to pussy. This is well understood. I appreciate you calling through. I'm gonna take another call, G. Thank you. North Carolina, talk to the dribble.
What's up? This Trey Bucks, man.
Trey, what's happening?
Oh, chilling, man. This Durk thing, man. See, the problem is Durk, was talking too much, man. When FBG Cash got killed,
yeah,
he went on live with his homeboys with a bunch of cash in their hand, man. When FBG Duck got killed, he came out with a song called Shoulda Duck. When Lil Pop, homeboy, got killed, Brick Baby went on an interview saying, you can't say Sly for Vine no more.
Yeah.
Because it's already been done. So, man, these dudes been talking too much. Then you get rental cars in your company's name. And now, I think more murder's going to come out of this, man.
I agree with you. As well as an episode of The World's Dumbest Criminals and shit. They got wire transactions connected to cars and shit associated with these murders. And it just don't make no sense, man. We all know who's in control, man. We all know who's in control. So at the end of the day, niggas made their own bed to sleep in. I'm going to take another call, Trey. Thank you.
All right.
Talk to the dribble. Where you from?
What's good, man? Queens get the money.
Where you from, pimp?
What's good, man?
Where you from?
Sad, bro, because these dudes put themselves.
Where you from?
Over women and money.
Where you from, pimp?
Queens.
Oh, Queens. Okay, go ahead. Say that again.
Queens, Left Rock City.
Okay.
Yeah, so like Son said earlier, I was saying it in the comments. It's Ray Cobain. This was all over that chick Asian doll from the Bronx. Just like when them chicks, they get these niggas in a swivel and they got them going crazy. And that's what this was all about. Fighting over Shorty. The Shorty was with Rondo. Young Boy instigating all this shit, dude. That's what this is all about. And Young Boy laughing about this shit when he died. So it's sad that all our young men got to go to jail for nonsense and die for nonsense. And plus, that's his karma for Doc, for killing, having Doc killed. Feds got all these videos, all this shit. Nigga wearing the wire for all these years. Come on, dude.
I didn't know that this was about a bitch, man. Them niggas gotta be feeling like fucking fools because that broad is gonna be out here fucking somebody else. She probably fucking somebody else now.
She was up in the Bronx with the young drill niggas too, doing the same thing. Them young drill niggas that's kind of famous right now.
Yeah.
Doing the same thing. When one nigga went to jail, she was laid up with the other nigga. That's all this is about, son. Pussy. Pussy got power. Like Gunner said it.
It's a damn shame.
Yo, God, peace. Filling the shoe.
Peace to you.
Back.
Thank you. Everything vintage on the dribble.
You know. 94 and all. Peace, God.
Peace. Next caller. Thank you. Gonna need more than rental car receipts. Black youngster beat those in CIAA shooting. I don't know if that was a federal case, pimp. Detroit, talk to the dribble.
What up, though, Gully?
What up?
Hey, man, I want to say one thing for the last caller. I'm going to correct him right quick. You say pussy got power. I disagree. I feel like niggas just give all their power to the pussy. And that's what niggas fuck up at, right? But check this out, though. That nigga, Durk is an idiot. That's one. This nigga been online implicating himself for years, bro. We got a Breakfast Club interview from years ago where he said you put more guns in the hood than shoot people. He said that.
He gonna have to live up to them words now because he did put guns in the hood. This is what you get, murder.
That's something they gonna play in the courtroom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh, you still put more guns in the hood? You're gonna have to, you know what I'm saying, eat that. And then you on records, like I said, you was campaigning for this indictment, man. You was on records talking about you could believe whatever you want. I got your folks here.
He said that on a record?
He said that. That song. Go check out that song, Yeah.
I'm glad you sharing this information. That's for everybody who's saying that he gonna beat it. He said a lot of incriminating shit on songs. I'm somebody who not all the way familiar with their music, but I'm familiar with their activities. I keep track. I appreciate you calling in. Go ahead.
Okay. No, I was gonna say that nigga Brick is goofy, dog. That nigga snitching like hell, dry snitching like hell. Hey, you can't say. Why would you say that on there, dog?
Makes no sense.
That's crazy, bro.
Right.
Man, I'm gonna get out of here, man. Be smooth, bro. One.
Peace. That wiretap is hard evidence. OTF jammed worldwide for 10 years. They saying that girl is not from the Bronx. She just fucking niggas in the Bronx. She's from Texas. Uh-oh. Chicago. I've been wanting to hear from y'all. Talk to the dribble.
What's going on, brother? How you feeling today?
I'm great, man.
All right, I was just calling and keep it real short and sweet. I'm going to repeat something that you said a while ago, and it'll all make sense.
Speak up just a little bit.
I said I'm going to repeat something that you said a while ago, and it all makes sense. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. So I remember I was watching a live that you made a while ago, and you was talking about anybody that got them 3-letter acronyms is a curse on. And bro, this is all coming to PRE, CMG, OTL,
OBH,
OBH,
YSL, YFN.
That was one of the most brilliant things you ever shared, bro. When you said, I never even thought about that YSL. I never even the YFN. But that 3, as soon as you put that 3-letter moniker on the front of your crew name, it's down there, Sharika.
Yeah. It seemed like that was like a fad that young niggas is doing, using acronyms in front of their names and shit. When you see them on Instagram, they all got them, them letters in front of their names and shit. But the government got an acronym too. FBI. Federal Bureau of Investigations and shit.
Yes, sir. DEA, ATL.
Yeah. Yep.
I guess all I wanted to share, brother.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
All right.
Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get the notifications. These new feds grew up in hip hop and social media. This is different. Yeah, they definitely got their own pages and shit. Oh, y'all didn't know that all of them niggas with them acronyms and shit, they all went to fucking jail. All of them. YSL, OBH, YFN. Y'all can go on and on and on and on. OTF, this is the latest one. Everybody that had that shit went to fucking jail. Straight up. Reefy Esco said, G-Unit would have been in the RICO if they had survived. Whoever just called here, call back. BMF, OVO. They do the police work for them. There was a time when people that was doing criminal activity, they avoided cameras. They avoided filming shit. This day and age, they make it very easy for the investigators. Talk to the dribble. Where you from?
It's Chris from Long Island. How are you, Jamel?
I just got out the gym. Somebody sent me a text message to the gym about this situation. I thought they was joking until I Googled it. And I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, man,
They finally got him in a pickle, and they have been trying for some time.
Yeah, because he brought this calamity upon himself. Like, there was no need for you to slide for a dude that brought it upon himself. Vaughn was going to jail anyway. If Vaughn was either going to die or go to jail, literally, that was his two options: penitentiary or Satan, for real. Because how he was living foul. So homeboy protected himself, but nah, you threw away generational wealth that you got off the muscle for a dude that was a degenerate. I understand, that was your name, so, you're going to slide for him. But ultimately, you threw your life away for a dude that brought it upon himself. And, you got out of the streets. Like, people may say whatever you want about Chief Keef. Chief got out the streets, and he stayed out the streets, and he still got his money. So, how dumb can you be? Chief Keef gave y'all
Gave them a life. He gave them a life.
He gave them the blueprint, and you foolishly and dastardly didn't follow it because you wanted to stand on so-called real nigga principles when we all know that shit is fake because your man's had a wire on for a decade plus 2 years. So for 12 years, your man heard everything you said, your deepest, darkest secrets and everything. But you wanted to keep it on some gangster shit, knowing that first things first, you should distance yourself from a lot of people, knowing that a lot of these dudes didn't have solid moral character, right? And you talking about like, I don't like rats because they had my pops in the bond for years. But your pops brought that upon himself. All that shit should have showed you that, once you get your money, leave. And a lot of people want to keep this authenticity. Bro, you have to understand this. The people are going to rock with you or they're not going to rock with you. If they're not rocking with you, fuck all that authenticity. You got to be authentic to yourself. And like one thing about life, I realized, if you are truly yourself and you're authentically yourself and you show up for yourself, you will receive that energy. You are whatever, you get whatever you receive. The universe will give you whatever you receive if you authentically are being that. You know?
Yeah.
If you want to be a tough nigga, the universe is going to give you a tough nigga to see if you can deal with that tough nigga. If you want to be a rich nigga, you're gonna receive riches. But like everyone must understand, you have to be authentic to yourself. And we all understand they're hood niggas and everything, but like Gully, like you said, you have unfortunately a child that's unfortunately incarcerated, and you are imprisoned. You are imprisoned. Like you said, it would be emboldened for that young child of yours not to fucking follow in your footsteps. Because I know you reared him to say, nah, bro, let's not do this shit. Nah. You even told your son, like, yo, I have a business. If you come in and look over that business, all the money that you get, that comes in that day, you can get it. Shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah, he didn't accept that. So now he got to go to the penitentiary and work for 13 cents an hour and shit. I couldn't save him.
But now I got one more thing.
Go ahead.
Yo, Puff. I was gonna say your man, but you don't even know him from a hole in the wall. You just docked him up one time. That motherfucker was deviant, bro. God.
Yeah. I compared him to Do Dirty and Half Dead from Penitentiary in the late 80s or early 80s.
Yo, bro, but like Gully, before I get off, how you gun butt a nigga that unfurl your dick and shove it in the nigga mouth? What type of sick shit is this?
He gonna pay for that. He gonna pay for that. The world is round for a reason, man. Karma will visit you.
The world's round for a reason, but like, bro, he was at Macy's, and I know where that Macy's is specifically. And, this is a competitor, right? So he said, yo, what's up, Echo? Right?
Mm-hmm.
If you want to keep it like that, right? Let's keep it on some street shit. You don't like niggas pumping on your block, right?
Nobody does.
So at the end of the day, if you was going to be on some gangster shit, you gun-butted him, might as well shoot him.
I appreciate you calling in, my man. I'm going to take another call. Thank you. Talk to the dribble. Good morning.
What's up with it? Gully.
Where you from, G?
First off, St. Louis in the building.
St. Louis, what up?
Boss. PA Nick. Y'all go, girl. Y'all some PA Nits. Everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yup.
Yeah, man. You know, we early morning dribbling with the dribble this morning. What's up, bro? First off, I'm going to say the truth that ain't nobody saying. And Gully, you know this like I know this, bro. You know what I'm saying? We come from there. We come from the cloth, sandwich bag tying and ramen noodle eating. Man, the man chose what he chose, man. You know what I'm saying? When you do something in the street, you either got to be all the way with it or you not all the way with it. It ain't no in between. If you cross that line and you sign your name in blood on that dotted line and you take something off her that God put on her, hey, man, however that may come to you, it may come to you.
You gonna get
your
it.
grandma may die. A nigga may knock on your door and shoot your mama in the face. But this is real life, dog. And this is what niggas don't understand. This is what niggas don't get. Ain't no redos on life. Ain't no rewind button around this motherfucker, Gully. You know what I'm saying? You can't get none of that time back from that joint you was in. You can't go back and try to relive, and you know what I'm saying? You can't go redo this shit. You know what I mean? So, you know, like I know, bro, these niggas they don't know what they bite off, man. You know how Pliers used to say that shit, young ass nigga don't even know what all that time mean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, Gully TV, man. Go get y'all PA Nits, man. Get y'all dribble up. Get your burpees up. But Gully, you know like I know, man. You chose this life. Ain't nobody gonna sit up here and, you know, have no sympathy for you, man.
Made your bed sleeping, and thanks for calling in, pimp.
You know it.
Yeah, St. Louis. Durk locked up in Broward County, not Cali yet. Gully, your boy Klay Thompson showed up and out last night. He did. I was gonna say that later on. I called Zip with the drip this morning. We might be going live a little bit later, but after shooting 0 for 9 in the last game of the preseason, I believe it was, Klay Thompson caught fire again. He a shooter, man. You can shoot your way out of a slump, yo. Like, if you keep on shooting, you're going to knock something down, man. Shout out to Klay, though. I'm glad that he came up out that slump. One of the original Splash Brothers. If they were influenced by Wayne, they wouldn't be snitching on themselves and moving different. Pittsburgh, talk to the dribble.
What's the deal, man? Big dribble, what up, cuz?
I'm in here, man, conducting this hip-hop, sports, and fashion.
Hey, I'm glad cuz said what he said, other caller. Look, when he said that's the beard they chose, whatever. We gotta remember, yo, that's who them little niggas is. They come from that. Before the money, before the record label, before the deals, they was young killing motherfuckers. The money don't change you, it just turn you the fuck up. And unfortunately, what's fucked up is what happened in a lot of them situations, they make it so early that they never learned the lesson. It's different when you make it, like when Jay and them made it. When Jay made it when he was 27. So
they was a little bit more experienced. These is teenagers and shit.
They don't know shit. They come into the game killers, bro, and that's it. None of them niggas went and did no real time yet. They really sit down next to real murderers and tell them like, yo, chill when you get out there. They don't know that. They've been in the game since they've been 19. They literally went from
younger than that.
We went from killing niggas to when they went from killing niggas to really being on the big stage. And we've seen this before. We've seen Boosie go through it. We low-key seen BG go through it. We just never seen an artist go through it on his magnitude. He's like the biggest artist next to Baby of this generation. So, yeah, he looked stupid. Yeah, he looked like he fucked his career up. But at the end of the day, he stayed true to who he was.
Yeah.
Whether we agree with it or not.
Yeah.
The only fucked up thing about it is they should be all that killing y'all did in Chicago, y'all should be a little bit more experienced to do it a little better. All that receipts and all that shit, that's rookie shit. Y'all supposed to be a little better at that if y'all gonna go about that. And that's my only problem with it. It sucks because that's the cash cow. It's about to be hundreds of lives all fucked up through Chicago because he took care of a lot of people. They took care of a lot of people. But all that shit, it's a done deal. And I had a conversation with my homie not too long ago where he was saying some people, we got to understand, like,
they are who they are, and they just get their little 10 minutes of fame. Like we said, King Von's wild. King Von was wild. He went up there, punched her. That's who the fuck he was. Like, he was a killer that had 10 minutes of fame as a rapper.
You're right.
He had his
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
He had his fame.
You're right.
And then he went, and he met the demise he would have met if he wouldn't have became a rapper.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Bro, I got a lot of niggas. I'm from PA, bro. I'm from Pittsburgh, Homewood, bro. I got a lot of niggas up the way doing wheels, bro. I swear, a lot of niggas. A lot of niggas. And I'm pretty sure you do too. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people on the platform do too. Bro, it's a lot of them niggas. Like, ARAB, I know you got issues with them niggas. I became a fan of your platform watching you got with the niggas. But he say a line where he be like, yo, he got a body. What he say? He got a body now. He wishing that he missed. Bro,
damn.
Dirk gonna cry a different type of tears, bro. He's about to cry a different type of tears every fucking night because you get what I'm saying, cuz.
He blew it. Blew it.
Yeah, it's a fucked up situation, bro. It is because, like, you a street nigga, your platform for street niggas. A lot of niggas listen to you, we in them trucks. A lot of them niggas in them trucks, we drive, listen to you, we come from that. So a lot of niggas on this platform understand, bro, them little niggas was hurt about they mans. He was they stepper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they loved cuz. They, you know, they had to do something about him. And then they're on the level on the platform. They're constantly being joked about. Oh, he ain't spinning for Vaughn yet. He ain't getting shit for Vaughn yet.
Somebody was saying that in the comments, but that all of that trolling got the best of him. That people kept saying, bro, when you gonna slide for Vaughn?
It get the best of niggas that ain't on the big stage. He get the best niggas in the streets. Anybody, bro, you come on, bro, we from the streets. We seen niggas get batteries put in their back. We just seen niggas be turning to killers that they never shot in their life because the batteries get put in their back. And you got to figure he's doing shows. He walking up to the stage with niggas talking shit. You ain't did shit yet, nigga. Spinning for Vaughn, nigga. Like, yeah, that shit take a toll on them. And not to mention, we can't keep forgetting, they come from that. Like, they come from retaliations and must. That's a street rule. You take one of man's, we gotta take two of yours.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's just, I don't want to be on here too long or whatever.
I appreciate you calling in, man. It's always a pleasure to hear. 412 in the building. Thanks for calling, pimp. 646. It's in the chat. 592-7850. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if it's your first time here, man. You tune in to Gully TV. Follow me on Instagram at @IamGullyTV_. Go to the website. They told me that this QR code work online and shit. Hit that joint. Go to the website. Get right. Good morning. This is probably going to be the biggest story online for the next few days. You can expect Charleston White and all of these guys to go crazy with it, but he did it to himself. Yonkers, talk to the dribble.
Yo, what up, man? This is Gary Lockett calling out of Yonkers, New York.
Talk to me. How you feel about this latest indictment?
Oh, man, first and foremost, I want to salute you for always, keeping it real with the content that you provide and providing us with, a positive outlook on things.
Thank you.
I'm 41 years old, grew up in the hood, but I'm proud to say that I'm not a street nigga, and I do not condone any of the foolery that's currently taking place. It's all about positivity. I think young black men, old black men alike should be out here taking care of their families, you know what I'm saying, providing wealth in the future, as well as just being positive, right? So I'd love to see the day where we take all the negativity that we have and we actually put it towards a real enemy, whoever that may be.
Right.
And, I hope that, one day when we should be able to go into any community, whether it be black or brown, greet each other with good mornings, you know what I mean, and be safe wherever we go. Unfortunately, we're not there. And unfortunately, Durk, he's super talented. Probably doesn't have the talent outside of rap to make millions in any other field. So he definitely blew the bag and ruined shit for himself and others.
That's factual. This is a federal case. He probably gonna get no bail, even though I'm just told that they gave a guy from Abercrombie and Fitch $10 million bail. He's out, but they don't be doing that for niggas. So Puff is confined, and Durk probably gonna be confined.
100%.
Yeah. Thanks for
Salute you
calling.
again, Gully.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, brother.
Talk to the dribble. What up?
What's going on, Gully?
I'm in here working, man. How you feel about this latest federal indictment for OTF out of Chicago?
Man, it's crazy. To be honest, boss, just to see all of these young boys going to jail like that. Trump going to jail. Everybody going to jail 2024 for just silly shit, not knowing how to go sit down. You got the money, you cooling, relax, take care of your people.
Yeah. I believe Durk was taking care of his people. He was just doing it in a light that would put them niggas in the fucking penitentiary forever and shit.
Yeah, that shit ain't smart though, man. Make bosses out of your people.
Yeah.
Put businesses up. Take care of your neighborhood. Cool out. Hey, Gully, I got a question for you though, boss.
Go ahead, shoot.
Outside of the drug game, you think hip-hop has been one of the worst things that happened to black community?
No. Hip hop has done a lot for black people. A lot of businesses was birthed from hip hop music. A lot of people became extremely wealthy from hip hop music. I believe that when the music became dark, that's when all the problems came. I didn't see no problem in what Public Enemy was doing. I didn't see no problem with what Special Ed was doing, what X-Clan was doing. I could go on and on and on, man. They wasn't talking about killing, man. They was A Tribe Called Quest was just inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They wasn't talking about killing, man. One of their albums was called The Love Movement and shit. De La Soul wasn't talking about killing. Houdini wasn't talking about killing. And there was a time when hip hop music was used to teach. If you listen to Self Destruction, D Nice, his verse says, self-sufficient, independent, to teach to each is what rap intended. You dig? So, I don't think it was bad. I think that some of the content that started to become popular in hip-hop, chicks talking about they pussy and selling pussy and shit like that, niggas talking about killing and shit like that, it just became real life. If you speak it into existence, this is what you have, and that's what happened.
So you don't think it was weaponized the same way drugs is weaponized in our community?
I get what you're saying. They it seemed like the guys and the young ladies that was talking about destruction, those were the ones that was made to be popular. Those are the ones that you would see at the big rolling loud concerts and shit like that. Whereas you got people like D1, his message don't consist of killing, but you don't see him being promoted or becoming a partner of corporate America and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's my opinion on it. Thanks a lot for calling in, man. I appreciate the positive input.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. Philly, what up? Wave God in the building, man. How you feel about this most recent indictment in Chicago? Well, it's in California, the OTF guys from Chicago.
You know what's crazy, yo? It's long overdue, man. These dudes have been doing this since they was 12 and 13, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's long overdue. But here's the thing. He had a chance to get out the game because he got the bread. So what you still excelling for? You know what I'm saying?
Keeping it real. That's what they call it. The G code.
Listen, man.
Keeping it real.
You got in the game to get some paper and get your... That's keeping it real. Keep it real and get your family out the hood, man, and get your homies out the hood. Why you keep them in the hood killing each other? You know
I totally agree. It was almost like he did a disservice for him. He could have probably gave them jobs, made them. They probably could have started a security company and shit, or anything of that nature and shit. Niggas got to put their heads together and figure out what people was ridiculing Beanie Siegel for having a food truck. He could have bought them niggas food trucks. You dig? But yeah, and as far as Beanie go, Beanie should have brought the food trucks out when he was mega popular and shit. They shouldn't have waited until this point. You know what I'm saying? When he was at the top of his game, Rockefeller, he should have. Imagine how popular that nigga food truck would have been in 2001.
It's a bone salad.
Absolutely.
But it's long overdue, man. I ain't gonna take too much of your time. It's long overdue.
215. I appreciate you calling in, pimp.
They finally got it. So, like my man said, they been in LA in it.
Yep. Go and lay in it. Thank you. Thank you. Peace.
Yup.
I've been here over an hour. I appreciate everybody that called in. I'm gonna take a couple more calls and then I'm out of here, man. I relayed the message that I had to relay. Where you from? Talk to the dribble. Where you from, pimp?
St. Louis, Gully, what's up with you?
St. Louis. What up?
All right, man. I just wanted to weigh in on.
Speak up just a little bit.
Okay, I wanted to weigh in on the situation a little briefly. Like you said back in the 80s and 90s, rap had a positive message. Nowadays, it's just based on a lot of negativity, you know, and that's kind of been the basis of the destruction of rap music nowadays.
Yeah.
You know, when you allow people just to talk about all the negativity, all the killing, all the sliding, and that's fine if that's where you come from. But you don't have to just always speak on, you know, guys that you might have had beef with and whoever you might have done something to in the streets, and now it comes back to haunt you years later.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah. What you speak of, it becomes, people got to be careful what they speak of, man. Words become reality and shit, and that's just the truth.
Absolutely. Well, right on, Gully, man. I ain't gonna hold you up. Thank you.
St. Louis in the building. Thanks for calling in. This is the last call I'm taking. Columbus, talk to the dribble.
Yo, this Ranky from Columbus, Ohio, man. Gully, man. This shit is crazy out here, man. What's going on, man?
You see what's going on. Niggas throwing their freedom away, keeping it real.
No, that's a fact, man. Yo, the saddest part is, like, his dad just came home. He lost his brother. And now he's in the cage, and his dad has to relive all this, man, all at once. It's crazy.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah. It ain't gonna be no happy endings. It ain't gonna be no happy endings. Not when you cause pain to other people and shit. You gonna get exactly the energy that you put into the world. That's what you gonna get back. That's what he getting back.
That's crazy. And he just got the key to the city. He had his biggest performance of his life, and he doesn't.
They gave him the key to the city?
Yeah, they gave him the key to the city, man. It was on his birthday. You know what I mean? That's the crazy part. He had a.
You serious?
That was crazy. It's a lot too. He had like a prayer set up. You know what I mean? With all the Muslims over there.
Yeah. Well.
So,
get what your hand called for, man. I appreciate you calling in, man. Thanks a lot. Columbus in the building.
all right, bro.
Yeah. That's it for the hotline, man. I appreciate y'all for coming through. I relayed the information that I need to relay here. Lil Durk was picked up in Broward County. That's Florida. That's Miami. He probably was down there enjoying himself. And that's when they come get you, when you get comfortable. This is a case that happened in California. This case was filed in the U.S. District Court in Los Angeles. And this is relating back to that situation with Quando Rondo. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all for coming through. I got to get up out of here. Follow me on Instagram at IamGullyTV_ and go to my website and get knitted up, therealdribble.com. Thank you.